Court Judge Annalisa, a conservative, said on July 13, 2024, that Ripple's program trades of XRP did not qualify as securities. The market will be affected by the court's decision that XRP sold on public exchanges is not a security. Because of this, on July 12, 2024, the market value of XRP went up by more than 6%. In a recent decision, Ripple changed how it feels about cryptocurrencies. In the case that the SEC brought against Ripple Labs, the decision that was made could be called very important. It was found that Ripple sold and offered XRP as a security without first filing it with the SEC, which was against the law. However, the fact that XRP is not a security for public sales gave regulators the peace of mind that they so badly needed. The value of XRP on the market went through a huge jump right after the decision. This was seen as a good thing by analysts and buyers for the Bitcoin market as a whole. Because of this decision, the way people think about and handle other cryptocurrencies changed. Brad Garlinghouse thinks that the SEC's ruling is a good win. After a year had passed since the summary decision, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and Stuart Alderoty, the general attorney, both spoke out about it. According to Malinka, Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, said that it was a big win for both Ripple and the Bitcoin market as a whole. He also said it was a big step toward addressing the wrong things the SEC did. The top legal officer at Ripple, Alderoty, agreed with Garlinghouse's point of view. He called the decision historic and said he was angry that the SEC went too far, which according to Alderoty led to the SEC legalizing XRP as a non-security. This has an effect on a lot of different cases, not just the one involving the Securities and Exchange Commission and Binance. At the same time, Alderoty brought up the fact that similar problems with regulations could also be found. And growing number of people are looking forward with great anticipation to the next steps in the SEC's Ripple lawsuit. As an advocate for XRP, Jack the Ripple wrote on X on July 12, 2024, about a meeting that was set to happen on July 18th that same year. The main things that will be talked about at this meeting are settlements, which end lawsuits, and enforcement steps. There has been a 51% rise in trading in the last 24 hours, which means that traders are now more busy. Cohen Glass also says that the total amount of open interest in XRP futures has grown by more than 25%, hitting $500 million. People who are interested in cryptocurrencies are giving close attention to the news about XRP. The SEC's control of Ripple goes beyond what it was supposed to do. Whether these legal issues are solved or not will have a big effect on how digital assets are regulated in the future. Because of this, the situation with Ripple is important to the talk that is going on between people in charge of the cryptocurrency industry. The ruling made it very clear how other virtual currencies could be checked out or managed, and it also set a standard for future cases like this. Another thing Garlinghouse said was that the legal issues played a big part in the decision, which he called a win for Ripple and the business it works in. Based on what the court said, Alderoty believed that the securities and failed to show that they were following the law. The information on this page is meant to be general and is not meant to be financial, business, or any other kind of advice. When you trade or buy in crypto assets, you run the risk of losing something. This page predicts data, which is also sometimes called price prediction. This data is not guaranteed to be right and can change at any time. Having a global view is important for Ripple's continued growth, and it also shows how important it is to have a broad method to deal with the volatile cryptocurrency industry. Garlinghouse is hopeful about the direction that Ripple and the Bitcoin industry as a whole will take in the future. Based on his predictions, the market will keep growing and could even double in size by the end of 2024. He thinks that the speeding up of this growth will be helped by the fact that Bitcoin exchange-traded funds are becoming more popular and the industry is still developing. Garlinghouse wants XRP to be used for more international payments, blockchain technology to keep getting better, and strong backing for innovation from regulators. Resilience and strategic vision are two traits of his leadership style that will definitely come in very handy when dealing with the new opportunities and challenges that Brett Hill's recent tweets about the latest developments in the case between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Hill is an ambassador for the Bittrex exchange. He said that a lot of people are guessing that there is a secret executive meeting at the Securities and Exchange Commission's SE headquarters in Washington, D.C. We are thrilled. They have planned a private meeting for top executives at their offices in Washington, D.C. this Thursday, July 24th. We've been told by reliable sources that this meeting has something to do with the settlements in the case between Ripple and the SEC and the end of the court proceedings. XRP picture based on reliable sources. This meeting has something to do with the lawsuit that Ripple and the Securities Exchange have been in since the beginning of the year. Yes, a lot of important things are going to be talked about at this meeting that is being held behind closed doors. Some of these topics are the possible resolution of legal claims, the steps needed for administration, and maybe even the resolution of cases. The legal fight between Ripple and the SEC has been going on for more than 2 years, and important dates for discovery that are important for recovery and later filings are coming up. When it was first sold to the public on July 13th, 2024, XRP was not thought of as an investment. It was called a security when it was sold to institutional buyers, though. Because of this difference, the problem is more complicated, which has given the XRP community more room to guess. People think that this secret meeting will make it possible for a deal to happen. Even so, the official comments made by the SEC are still hard to find. Also, the meeting's topic has not been made public. In the past, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple Labs, spoke out against Gary Gensler, chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, at a panel talk with politicians and business people like us. Even though it is being sued, Ripple continues to grow and do well in many different types of markets. It was also said by CNF earlier that central banks are interested in Ripple because it offers speed, security, and new digital ideas. Because of this, Ripple can use blockchain technology to weaken standard banking methods. Even though Ripple is being sued, it has stayed in the public eye thanks to its continued growth and ties to many other groups. The price of XRP is now 0.53 after being ranked as one of the best performing major cryptocurrencies. In the past 24 hours, it has gained 2.50, which has helped it to keep up its great performance from the day before. The change in prices shows that investors in the market are confident even though there are legal issues at play. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. It is very important to do your own study and talk to an experienced professional before making any investment decisions.